Yeah, I can honestly say that growing up in life, man, it wasn't a crystal stair. I had my mother in my life who was a dominant caretaker for me. Yeah, my father, he left, I want to say about 3rd grade. Phone calls, visits, he was always around. But my mother, I guess who I grew up in the house with. The one thing that I can say is that mindset was the biggest thing that helped me transition from the streets. Because there was things that I knew, but until I truly changed my mind, it didn't set. I had a big influence on my life, and that came from the streets, gang banging, shooting, selling drugs. That was one of the biggest influence that I had on my life. So I always had inspired to, live that street life, but really was headed down the road of nowhere. Where I say we need to grow as a people is us working together and truly identifying who our enemy is. Right now, I think we don't know who the enemy is. We think that it's some white man that's holding us back, but honestly, it's ourselves, us not being able to work together, that self-hate that we have, the envy that we have for one another, that jealousy, how backbiting we are with one another. I think these are the characteristics that we have to change and really love one another, have that camaraderie, man. I mean, it's all about the empathy and the sympathy, as they will say, but we are looking to move with builders during this time. You asked, the one thing I think we should focus on is entrepreneurship. Creating products and services, right? Creating products and services, us, the community, supporting that person who's created that product and service, and then that community, once they're behind that, we solicit it to other communities, right? We find out what's needed, and we always bring resources back to the community so we can grow, so we can really and truly be sovereign, because that's what it's about, man. It's about sovereign reign. You got to understand, mama didn't tell us to gang bang. That's something that we chose to do, right? We had the biggest influence on our life came from the streets. So that's what we were inspired to be. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, but you know what I mean? We had a clique that was called the Fed. That's what we was looking to do. We said we were gonna do Fed time, not state time, because Fed time is different. The road to redemption was exactly that. Heading down that road of redemption, as we said, transitioning from the streets and having that mindset. Understanding that we've planted so many seeds of just wrongdoing. You know what I mean? From the shootouts to selling drugs, to pregnant women. It was just so much that was taking place, just being young and reckless. You know, not caring about nobody else, all about that dollar. But when you come into a sense of knowing and an awakening, that's when you're held responsible, I feel, because God protect babies and fools. But when you know better, you gotta do better. And that's what it's about when you head down that road of redemption. Undoing all of the wrongs, even though we can't undo the wrongs, but at least let me plant better seeds from those old seeds that I planted. And asking for the forgiveness, right? Asking for the forgiveness. And I feel as though everybody has room to grow. And when you do operate in that growth, I feel like it should just be accepted. You know, especially if we have a new opportunity to live in this life. That's why I say let's go and let's grow. Because we don't just go through situations, we GROW through those situations. You know what I mean? And you know, it's such a beautiful and amazing day. You know, as we have another opportunity at this thing, man, and we yelling it out to the universe, just let me be great. We're seeking greatness in everything that we do. But you know that I love y'all, family. I make sure y'all stay tapped in. Sovereign Reign Inc., this is just the beginning. We start from the bottom, headed to the top, man, and we want everybody to grow with us. If you love us, you love what we're doing, support us, check us out. But I thank y'all, man. We got work to do.